Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Welcome back. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Mr. Darboe, good afternoon and welcome back. Please speak into the microphone.
Hello, afternoon, ma.
Mr. Darboe, your statement, you've mentioned the issue of loans.
Yes.
Do you have a loan scheme at council?
Loan scheme.
Yes, loan scheme.
Scheme.
Or policy?
No, we don't have that.
You don't?
No.
So who decides?
Myself.
And what is the criteria that you use?
The payment plan and you write this thing, application.
And where? And what?
You can write an application that you want a loan from the council.
So what do you factor in granting the application?
When we are about to give you a loan, we'll go and see whether there is a budget for it that we will
That's number
endorse.
one. How about the availability of funds?
The availability of funds is in the budget. We have a loan scheme in the budget.
Yes, but you must have, the funds must be available.
Yeah, when the fund is available, we can give you.
Come again? Come again?
I said, the fund, if it's available, then we can give you a loan.
So you've ever benefited from a loan scheme?
Yes, I benefited from a loan scheme.
Please tell us about that.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes. I applied a loan scheme of 50,000.
Who did you apply to?
Through the chairman.
So who grants the applications? Is it you or the chairman?
The chairman, myself, I grant the application.
The chairman and yourself?
Yes, he recommended.
You applied to the chairman?
I said I applied the loan scheme. Then I gave the letter to the chairman to endorse it.
Where is the letter?
I don't have that letter with me.
You don't have the letter?
I don't
and then the chairman endorsed it? And the chairman endorsed it?
Yeah, endorsed it. Then
so how much was it?
It's 50,000.
That was the first time?
What?
That's the only time?
Yes, only.
And the chairman too? Did he apply for a loan?
He applied for the loan of 75,000.
So who did he send his application to? Who did he send his application to?
The application?
The application, yes.
To me and the director, we sit and discuss it. The director of finance.
So the three of you decides issue of loan application?
Loan application, yes.
Where is money paid?
Yes, I paid mine. I paid mine.
Do you have evidence of that?
Yes, I have evidence to that. My last receipt, I could not trace it.
Your last?
My last receipt, I could not trace it.
Where you pay this money? To the bank?
No, I paid it to the director, to the cashier.
To the cashier?
They deduct me from my salary, and then when I have more money, I pay it to myself again.
But you cannot see your last. How are you paying? How much?
At times I pay more than 4,000. At times, for $4,000 is per month. So but at times when I have money, I pay more than that. They give me my receipt.
Was your salary deducted? No.
Yes, my salary was also deducted.
Constantly.
Constant. No, when I have this thing paid in bulk, I think the receipt is there, paid in bulk. So yes. after that, the balance I paid this thing.
So monthly. You have no regular payment system?
No, you don't have regular payment system.
Why?
Because every month they should deduct me. But when I have at least there is another one more than I think.
You have lamented the issue of lack of availability of funds, right?
Yes.
That you don't have enough funds in council.
Yes.
Then you would not. This would not be a priority.
Yeah, it's a priority to me because I have a problem. That's why I.
Yeah, to you individually, but not to council.
Okay. But I paid, I am out by...
I'm just saying you have said that there are no funds.
Yes.
So why would you be giving yourselves loan, you and the chairman, if there are no funds?
I can't say so because
If there are no funds, why would you be giving yourself loans?
let me say, we said that there is no fund, but that means, but we have funds at the bank, because when I was there, I have no liability.
Talk into the microphone, please. Use the microphone.
Okay. I said,
You said there are no funds.
Yes.
You don't have adequate funds. You don't have sufficient
Yeah,
funds.
we don't have adequate funds, but...
Why would you spend money to give yourself loan?
No. I was in need. I have some domestic problems.
Individual problem.
Yes, individual problem.
That cannot take precedence. That cannot be more important than the collective issue.
What
You are giving the council to manage.
Yes.
And the council, as far as you're concerned, they don't have sufficient funds to even meet up with their development budget or the obligations. So if you cannot have that, then this issue of giving loans to individuals would probably be less of a priority. Do you not agree with that?
Yes, I agree. What I paid, I have only...
Not the payment. We will look into this, but the payment is secondary.
Okay.
First, the Director of Finance must advise if you have a loan scheme, but even if you don't have a loan scheme, the Director of Finance must advise there is money into the accounts sufficient enough to accommodate loan.
Loan, okay.
Was that done? No.
No, it was not.
That's another violation and an abuse of your authority, Mr. Darboe. But in the meantime, we'll apply to tender the following receipts. Number 2850185.
Can I come in? I'm out there by $5,000.
Please, you need to speak into the microphone.
I said I am out there by $5,000.
You are?
I am out. I cannot see my last receipt of $5,000.
Yes. All right.
Because when you take a loan of 50,000,
right,
our loan percentage is 9%.
Right.
So that 9% you will pay 4,500.
Right.
But when you add all this together, you will have 49,500.
Correct.
So I am out by 5,000.
Okay. So
yes. Let me
have it admitted first.
Yes.
2850185 is the first receipt.
I'm out by 5,000.
All right.
Yes.
3078738, 3078740, GTR 3078759, 3078741, 3078774, 3078797, and 3080236. The witness said he could not see the last receipt. We apply to have admitted into evidence and marked accordingly.
Mr. Darboe, the two receipts, are they all dated the 30th of September?
Yes.
Okay. The receipts, the GTR receipts for Kuntaur Area Council issued to Nfansou Darboe, dated 8th of July 2019, 31st of August 2019, 5th of September 2019, 30th of September 2019, 30th of September again 2019, 31st of October 2019, 30th of November 2019, and 31st of December 2019. These receipts are admitted in a bundle as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/KTRC/PND/005.
As the commission places. Now, do you have a list of all the individuals or staff that took loan during the time you were CEO?
No.
How many people?
Myself,
You yourself?
myself and chairman.
Just the two of you?
Yes.
No other staff was given a loan?
Loan at my time, I could not remember.
Are you sure about that?
I could not remember.
Director of Finance?
Did. Okay. I said, during my time, I myself and chairman we received.
Moroketa, Director of Finance?
Okay.
No?
Which year was that?
I'm just saying from 2018 to 2020.
2020. Okay.
Are you sure? So when Moroketa had the $40,000, that was not during your time, this was in 2020, but you left in October.
2020 October.
Yes.
Okay. I live in
2019,
October.
we have $40,000 Moroketa loan.
40,000
Yes.
Moroketa, okay.
And you approved it, he said?
Yes, okay.
But,
I agree.
but you said only you and the chairman.
Yes, because when I left there, it has been a long time
It's
now.
a long time.
It's a long
But
time.
that was
I
why
could
you
not-
had to have proper records. And
Yes.
Is that not the case?
It's a case,
Did
yes.
he pay? Do you know?
He has paid. He has
If you
paid
cannot
because
remember whether he was given the loan, how would you know whether he had paid the money?
he has paid because when we are given a loan, then we open a ledger for you that you have been granted a loan of this amount, and then anything you paid will be deducted from that, from the ledger.
Internal audit, are your payments, have they been passing through internal audit for pre-auditing?
For me, when I was up to 2018 and 19, I was not doing it.
Why?
Why? Because I told the internal auditor that because I upgraded the internal auditor from revenue collector to become an internal auditor in
Yes.
2014.
Right.
In the directive of the ministry that we should establish three offices.
Yes.
One is procurement office, 2 internal audit office,
Yes.
and 3 admin assistants.
Yes.
So when that director was given,
Right.
so already we have procurement officer there. So the other 2 I upgraded Abdul from revenue collector to become an internal auditor
But
in 2014.
Why were you not passing vouchers to be pre-audited?
So I said, let me come. I'm explaining you. I will come there. And then Musa has this thing. So when we appointed him, so he was then a revenue collector. They were 5 in number. Like Abdul himself was there, and Suman Second was there, Lamin was there, Lamin Second was there, Kewa Fati was there, and Mustafa. So from there, when I upgrade this man, Abdul Jai,
Yes.
it became a problem for me because as I told you, he was upgraded from these 5 people. Then he was upgraded from these 5 collectors.
Yes.
To become an internal auditor.
Yes.
So then the then Governor Omar Khan I don't know how he has it. He came and asked me, why should you appoint or upgrade this? Sorry, I did not appoint, I upgrade the boy.
Mr.
Yes, let me come, I'm coming.
No, wait.
Yeah, I'm coming.
You also don't have the freedom to just give your evidence anyhow at any time. The relevant answer is what we need.
Yes.
You did
Because let me come and finish. I said, because when I take him from there to become this internal auditor,
Right.
he used to go in the field and collect with these people.
Yes.
I said, no, you cannot be an internal auditor and be a revenue collector. Your position now is an internal auditor, not revenue collector. He said he wants to go there. I said, no, you cannot go. So I wrote him a letter that you cannot be a ref and be a player. So you cannot execute your duty as expected.
Where's the letter?
He's with me here. So he said he's going to do it. So I said, okay. When I give him the letter, he doesn't comply. So I also did not make any pre-auditing for him until 2019, 2020, sorry, 2018 and 19, until 2020.
Okay, let me see the letter. We apply to tender a letter addressed to the internal auditor Abdul Njai from the Chief Executive Officer Pa Nfansou Darboe. The date is 8th of January 2019 into evidence as an exhibit. It's in relation to instructing the internal auditor to not go into the field but to stay in the office and perform his functions.
A letter dated the 8th of January 2019 addressed to Abdul Njai, internal auditor. The letter is from Nfansou Darboe, CEO. It is copied to the governor, the chairman, the director of finance, and the acting development officer, and a file copy is maintained. The said letter is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/KTRC/PND/006.
As the commission places, may I see exhibit 006? So now we will read the letter to ascertain what you are saying. It says, I am directed by the management to write and inform you that in the staff Accounting Assistants and Revenue Collectors meeting held on Monday, 7th of January 2019, that you should stay in the office and stop going into the field with immediate effect. According to the management, you cannot be a referee at the same time be a player. That means you are internal auditor and a collector of revenue. Henceforth, as from this letter, you should engage yourself as an internal auditor. So you mean that the internal auditor was going to the field to collect revenue?
Yes. He goes with the boys.
To collect revenue?
Revenue, to collect revenue.
What kind of revenue?
Trade license and other, even these things, rates and taxes, he goes with them.
Even rates and taxes?
Yes, he goes with them.
And
trade license also.
how does he record the revenue that he collects?
I cannot say so, because even they went to open an extend that
Come again?
in 2018.
Yes.
In 2018,
Yes.
he went and collect with Sunkar Keta.
Yes.
He went and collect with Sunkar Keta.
Yes.
Road construction trip. Road construction.
Right.
From our end, CRR not. Lair Group. He went
Lair
and
Group.
Lair Group.
Yes.
Road construction company in 2018.
Yes.
And they suppressed that revenue of amounting to $20,000.
Okay.
He and the collector by the name of this thing, Autocorrect Sunkat Keta. So when it comes to my notice, I wrote to them, let them pay the money, refund the money, and attach the receipt number that they draw for their company to the letter.
May I please see it?
Yes.
Was the money paid?
Yes.
Was the money paid?
The money, I wrote to them to pay.
Did they pay the money?
No, I have no idea about it.
No, but if you ask them to pay the money that they've collected, then you must be able to be in a position to find out. They had a revenue suppression of $20,000.
Yes.
You wrote to the internal auditor.
Yes. I wrote to him. I wrote to him and Sunkat Keta also.
So this receipt 2 in 2018, who gave them this receipt? The Director of Finance?
Please close to it.
Who gave them the receipt? The Director of Finance?
Director of Finance gave them the receipts.
That they have paid the $20,000 that they have collected.
They haven't collected, they collected but suppressed the money.
Yes, now there's a,
When it comes to my notice, that receipt number is what they have collected. So I wrote to them.
okay.
Yes.
All right, now I understand. They collect this receipt from Lair Group,
Israel Group, yes.
$20,000.
Yes.
And is a payment of road construction
Yes.
company
Yes.
for 2018.
2018, yes.
And the money was suppressed.
The money was suppressed, yes.
And then you had to write to them for them to
Yes, to effect the payment.
in 2018. But you do
Yes.
not know whether it was paid.
No, I don't know.
You didn't find out.
Yes, I didn't find out, to be candid.
We apply to tender a letter with the heading revenue suppression addressed to Abdul Jai, internal auditor, Kuntaur, Wharf Town, date 26th of December 2018. Attached is the receipt of revenue from Lair Group. The amount is $20,000 in 2018. Signed by Nfansou Darboe into evidence as an exhibit.
Letter dated the 26th of December 2018, addressed to Abdunjai, Internal Auditor, Kuntaur Area Council, with the subject revenue suppression, and it is signed by Nfansou Darboe, Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Chairman, the Director of Finance, the Acting Development Officer, and a file copy is maintained. The letter is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/KTRC/PND/007.
As the commercial places. Now, is this the only instance, or there are several?
He has one also in 2016.
In 2016?
Yes.
Okay.
But I wrote to him because the auditors did not audit us 2014 and 15.
Yes.
Okay. They came 2016 to audit us. In doing the findings,
right,
they learned that he has collected a market ticket around $15,000.
Yes.
Abdunjai, and suppressed that money. It was not paid to the bank to obtain a bank paying slip, neither paid to the treasurer to have the receipt. So I wrote to him to pay the money. That later was also.
And he was an auditor in 2016 as well?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Let me please see that letter. Did he pay this money in 2016?
Well, I wrote to him.
Please come again.
I said I wrote to him to pay this money.
But here, in 2016, he was a revenue collector.
Yes, I upgraded. 2014, I upgraded him. But these people, the Auditor General, National Audit Office, they didn't audit us in 2014 and 15.
Yes.
Then in 2016, they came and audit us.
Yes.
In their findings, it has a cash suppression of $15,000 through market tickets. So I wrote to him. By then he was engaged as our internal auditor because I appointed him in 2014. As internal auditor in 2014.
2014.
Yes. Then 2015, I tell him to go to this place, MDI or GTTI, if he has admissions, then the council will pay for him so that he can be acquainted with the system and how to manage accounting systems and audit. So I pay him for that. He went and do it. Then when he come back, these people came in 2016 to audit us. This was their finding.
So it is your evidence that he has had a history of suppressing revenue, even as an internal auditor?
Yes.
Okay. I think your oral evidence will suffice. So now, with respect to the internal auditor, now, how did you deal with him at council level?
Me personal matter?
Yes, as a CEO. Did you report this issue to General Council?
The only thing when he wants to, he is responsible for the accounts books, both the main cash book and the ledgers. Or Abdul, when he will inform us that he wants to carry out his duty, then we'll tell him to have in touch with the treasurer and then try to those concerned, the revenue collectors, to come with their books for inspection. So he's responsible for the main cash book, revenue ledgers, and then the revenue collectors.
So because he was collecting revenue as an internal auditor, which is not correct, so you decided not to submit vouchers for him to do pre-auditing. Is that the case?
No, not pre-auditing. After auditing, he will get.
Now,
after that, he said.
No, the pre-auditing is before payment.
Yes.
When you prepare the vouchers.
Yes.
Now, is it because of his actions? That's why.
Yes, because of these actions. He was belittling me as a kid when my first child is more than here. So I cannot tolerate it. So I simply reserve myself.
I understand that.
Yes.
But there are other ways of addressing the matter.
Yes.
Do you not think so?
Yeah, because I even report the matter to his brother, because the brother was the then chairman, Mamad Mbai. I report the matter to chairman, but he said that
His brother was the chairman.
yes, because their parents, their mothers were the same mother and
Which period
father.
is that? Which period?
Which period? Because I appointed in the time of this one, Mamad Mbai in 2014, of great, not appointment, sorry, in 2014.
Yes.
Yes. When chairman was doing his second term.
Right.
Then he went up to 2017 December.
Do you not think it was appropriate to report the matter to council? You write to council. And you follow I understand the
Yes.
idea that you felt belittled or
Yes.
there was a form of insubordination as the CEO.
Yes.
But then you should have handled the matter properly. Do you not think so?
Yes, what I didn't do because the brother is the chairman.
Because if you do not submit the vouchers for pre-auditing, then because of your anger, which you have all rights to be angry for his actions, but you yourself would have been violating the law as well,
Yes.
which requires that all vouchers must be pre-audited.
Yes.
So which means if vouchers are not pre-audited, then it may raise questions regarding the legality of those payments.
Yes.
You understand that?
Okay.
And so it all falls back on you as the CEO. Because remember, these are council's funds.
Yes, I
These
know.
are public funds.
Yes, I know. But to my knowledge, I didn't report the matter to my knowledge. And I do not think that will affect the pre-auditing system.
You didn't think then. Now
Yes.
do you know it affects the payment?
Yeah, the then I don't know. Because when it comes to my notice in 2020, because I have done this 18 and 19.
Right.
But when it comes to my notice 2020,
Correct.
then I give him all the responsibility. Before doing anything, he has to pre-audit. I was annoyed, to be candid.
Procurement.
Yes,
The procurement officer says it is only in 2021
yes,
that he started receiving or performing his function as a procurement officer. That before that, when you were CEO, procurement-related matters do not pass through procurement unit. Is that correct?
yes, it's correct.
Why?
Yes, it's correct.
Why?
The only thing we did after the transactions,
Right.
then after the transactions, then he will be involved to prepare the monthly reports. But the actual process, he is not.
You know that is
Yeah.
unlawful?
Yes, I know.
You knew?
Because
You know at the time?
no, at the time I don't know it was unlawful.
No, Mr. Darboe.
Yes.
You knew at the time that was not correct.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Uh,
At the time, you knew about the Procurement Act, or you have never known about the Procurement Act?
No, even I want to open an extent, because I think it was 2019, I gave him the chance to go to GPPA to have his foundation.
Right.
Yes,
But you
took it.
now as CEO,
Yes,
because you are the administrative head
Yes.
of area council,
yes,
and you know there's a process
yes,
to spend public funds, especially on procurement.
yes,
Is that
yes.
not the case?
Yes.
So you're awarding contracts, you're buying.
My lead councillor, I accept the fault. It's my fault. The only thing he is engaged when it's time to prepare our monthly reports. That's the time he will prepare and present them to GPPA. But the actual transaction is not involved.
Do you know why it is important?
Hmm?
Do you know why it is important?
Yes, it's important because any transaction should have 3 quotations. And then you go for the lowest bid.
Okay, not
Yes.
as simple as that. There are different methods of procurement.
Yes.
But let's just say yes and we move on. The issue is the main reason as to why you should follow procurement. Do you know why? What it is?
It is control mechanism in the council
Yes, to avoid
to avoid accountability and transparency.
to guarantee accountability
And transparency, yes, I know.
To
That's
avoid-
why I say it is my fault. We should be engaged so that we can have accountability and transparency in all our transactions. It's my fault. I accept.
Have you ever taken any kickback?
Me, no,
At all?
no,
Have you ever been given money by any contractor?
no, I have never given.
Never.
Because there we don't have these big contracts, so we have only local contracts.
Even the small one.
The small one. How can one be paying 3,000 and giving me something from there?
No, you have spent $500,000.
No. I don't have anything in that.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Yes.
You have spent $500,000 in one of the contracts that the chairman brought.
No, even that we don't have anything. We don't have anything.
So, but this is you now understand
Yes.
why
I know, yeah.
you cannot create that doubt.
Yes.
Why you cannot, if you don't follow, like you said, if you are
Yes,
not
I know. Lead councillor is my fault.
Now, so let's move to other issues, Mr. Darboe.
Yes.
The collectors,
Yes.
they also act as cashiers.
Yes.
They will make payments as paying our cashiers
Yes.
after collecting revenue.
Yes.
And when we interview them and ask questions, they said that they have been given instructions by you, the CEO.
Yes. Can I clarify
Would it be
that?
correct for us to say that?
Can I clarify that?
Okay.
The only thing I instructed them to pay is the Lumo collections. But the rest, like license and rates and tax, should be paid to the bank account.
Where is the instruction?
Hmm?
Do you have a written instruction or is it verbal?
It's now about 7 years, I cannot say.
No, but did you write?
Yes.
Is it like you wrote to them to tell them only?
No, I cannot remember.
Lumo collections?
No, I cannot remember, but I tell them physically that in the presence of director, that the councils where we are, there is no bank.
Yes.
And people coming from a long distance, like this place, Kaur to Kuntaur, is roughly 50-something kilometers.
Yes.
And then Sami to come there. It is easy to be paid at their point.
Right.
So that we can ease, because the law said that anything, even as low as even $100 should be paid.
Correct.
Yes. The law says so.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to, I make these inconveniences only so that these people will, if you come to, let me give you an example. You are coming to only have only $100
Yes.
at Kuntaur as your payment. And if you want to come to Kuntaur from Balanga to Kuntaur, you will pay about $150.
Yes.
75 coming, 75 going.
Yes.
So there is no use for you to come for $100 alone. So I said, to make things easy for them, it is not the law. It's not the law. The law doesn't say that. I initiated, to be candid. It's no law because there is no bank. And we have about this thing, 330 villages in that place. And then CRR North has a population of 99,108 in the 2013 census. You have about male 45,326. And then female you have 53,782. So when you add them together, you will have 99,108. If you want those people all to come to the area council, it will be burden for them.
Yes.
Yes, but I know the law, what the law said, I should do that.
Sorry Esmane is a revenue collector.
Yes.
In 2020, he was promoted to the position of a revenue collector responsible for Bani Ward.
Yes.
What do they collect? Their rates and taxes?
He is collecting rates and tax at Bani Ward.
Yes. In doing so, he said in his statement and in the evidence that there are instances that I will receive directives from the Director of Finance, Moro Keita, to finance council's expenses such as cash power, fuel repairs, and maintenances, etc., from my cash collection. And I equally pay 10% commission to the alcalde of the villages. Now, you have said rate and taxes is not part of it. But he is saying he is making payments from the rates and taxes.
So
Come again?
let me say he hasn't complied.
Come again?
I said he did not comply
Yes.
But yes, he didn't come back. But what I talked to them,
But what did you-
but in that instance also, there is no Lumo in his area, Bani Ward.
Yes,
There is no Lumo. Only the Lumo we have, that is Sami Tenda.
yes,
We have that Lumo.
Yes.
And they should spend that money
yes,
for petty payments.
yes.
So he violated the law.
But my point is, from the money that you have said that they should not spend,
Yes.
they are spending that money. What did you do about it? What did you do about it?
Me, this is when we were at this place, Kuntaur. So for us to go a transaction to this place, Farafenye always, so that we can have our these petty expenses.
My point
Yes.
my point is, Solim S. Mane
Yes.
is collecting rates and taxes.
Yes.
You have said money you collect from rate and tax should go straight to the bank.
Yes.
He was spending money for council's expenses.
Yes.
Was that proper?
It is not proper.
Is that within your directive, or is it that against your directive?
It's within a directive. Let them.
No, you said money is from the Lumo.
No, that is not from my directive.
Exactly.
Yes.
But what did you do about it?
Yes.
What did you do about it then?
Because that
Because they're buying cash for what they said? They're doing other council's expenses, they said?
yes.
They will come with vouchers. The vouchers will clearly indicate that these are monies from the rates and taxes. Your instructions are only for Lumos. What have you done?
For me, I didn't do anything about that.
Then you agreed with the
I didn't
So
do
the expenses
anything.
are not only limited to the Lumo.
Yeah.
It's a general expense. As long as they collect revenue, they can spend the money as per your directive. Is that it?
Yes.
You agree with that?
Yes. But because of him, there is no Lumo.
Come again?
But because of his station, there is no Lumo there, Bani Ward.
Because of?
His station where he's
Yes.
doing the collection, Bani Ward, there is no Lumo.
Yes.
So that's why we are using his recent tax.
Now, do you have account for all the monies? Because who has the bank deposit slips?
The bank savings slip is treasurer, director of
Treasurer.
finance, yes.
So this expenditure that you will do, you will authorize.
Yes.
Do you have an expenditure control statement that you analyze all these receipts, that you receive cash power? If it is for cash power, fuel. If it is for fuel, you've asked them to pay X, Y, Z. Do you analyze this? Do you?
I cannot be.
I mean, you is the director of finance. You have.
I think that can be answered by the director of finance. I just give the instructions.
The law says
Yes.
that you are the boss of the director of finance,
Yes, I know.
and you are the chief director of finance. What I mean
Yes.
by that is you are the custodian of the accounts.
Yes, I am the custodian of the accounts.
Whatever director of finance does, you have the power to do.
Yes.
In fact, you are much more responsible
Yes.
than the director of finance, and you are the one here giving the instructions. You said.
Yes, I give the instruction
Yes,
because
so the accounts must really be clear. You have to be accountable. You have to know every dollar that you authorize to be spent. So if you look at their cash book, you will only see the GTRs.
yes.
You will not see any bank paying in slip. Of course, you will not see any cash power receipt.
Cash receipts,
Cash power receipt, for instance.
column receipts.
Yeah, come again.
Pardon, I can't hear you clear.
Let me give you a cash book.
Yes.
Maybe I will explain better when you have one cash book. Just turn to 2018, any of the receipts you have, the collections, give me a figure. The GTR receipt.
This one is 2020 starting,
Yes.
not 2018.
No, anyone. 2020 is okay as well.
Okay.
What is the receipt you have? Please speak into the microphone. Use the microphone.
Okay.
The receipt you are currently looking at, what is the amount?
The actual collected is 37,532.
The date? On the receipt?
The date on the receipt is 13/2/2020.
And that's a GTR receipt.
Yeah, GTR receipts, yes.
Whose book? Which revenue collector?
This is Nalsumana Seka.
Where is that money?
This morning,
Yes.
I think this morning has gone to the bank.
You think?
Yes, because he paid to the director, and then I instruct the director, any payment you have. If
Are you sure?
Yes, even if at all it
No,
is
but
cash payment.
we are trying to understand
Yes.
the expenditures you have been authorizing. Going by the receipt alone, would you be able to ascertain
Yes.
whether all the money is paid to the bank?
Yes,
Would you be able to ascertain
this,
whether all the money has gone to the bank going by that receipt?
by that receipt. The director will be in position to, yes.
Would you be in a position?
For me?
Yes.
No, I cannot
Should you be in
the
a position to know?
I should be in the position
Then
to
why
know.
do you not know?
No, I should be in the position. What delegation of duties. This is delegation. I delegated this duty to the director of
If you
finance.
delegate an
Yes.
authority,
Yes,
you must have a report.
yes.
The director of finance doesn't work in isolation. You
The,
understand that? My point is you are the one who gave instructions that monies can be spent on fuel, cash power,
Yes.
repairs, maintenance, and
Yes.
this goes on.
yes,
If that is done, the idea is no matter how flawed the rules are, the procedure is, which
Yes.
you do not follow, which you have admitted, you've gone past that. Now we need to know where the money is. Now how can you know where this money is? That's the issue. If you look at the GTR alone,
Yes.
you cannot know for sure that all the monies have been paid to the bank. Right?
yes.
You would not know. Now they
Yeah,
say,
but even this thing can have even paying slips.
yes,
Paying-
it can have paid.
It can have paying slip and it can have cash. It is not a certain.
Yes, it's not a certain.
It's not a certain whether all this is fiscal card or whether all this is paying slip.
Exactly.
Yes, it's not a certain.
Is that supposed to be the case?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be the case?
For us, when you come with your, the system I introduced here, when you come with your cash book for submission, sorry,
Yes.
the system I introduced there, when you come to submission with your cash book,
Yes.
the paying slip that you have
Right.
deposited,
Right.
you come with it. If you have vouchers, you come with it.
Right.
If you have physical cash, you come with it. This is how we do it.
But
Yes.
is that always the case?
To me, yes, it's the case.
No, it's not the case.
That-
Because if
to
you
me,
look at the
that's,
receipt, you don't
that's
see
the case. Mhm.
now you and the director of finance, would
Yeah.
you be able to tell us all the receipts in that book, whether the amount of money that has been paid to the bank, the amount of money that is paid by way of expenditure, the vouchers that can sum up, if for instance it's $30,000, if 15 is paid to the bank, the other half,
The only, okay.
can you do that? Would you be able to do that?
The only thing I can ascertain to this payment is the one that is paid to the bank.
Yes.
He will have only the
The
bank paying slips.
for the rest?
The rest they came with a voucher form approved by me.
Yes,
And then the order will come with 10% alkalis payment.
right,
The order will come with fiscal cash.
correct.
Yes, this is our system we are doing there.
But the system is not proper. We can't have a proper accounting with that system.
That's what I am doing there.
But you know you can't have a proper accounting with that system.
Yes.
For instance, the amount of money that was paid
Let me
to repair any machinery or to buy cash power, we need to know how much you spend on cash power. If Solimane is to spend money on cash power from his collection in any given period, you should know how much. You should have it recorded.
The record I can testify
Yes.
here is that
Come again?
what I can testify
Right.
is that the paying slip he obtained from the bank,
Right.
the physical cash he brought,
Yes.
the expenses vouchers he brought.
Right.
Yes, I can ascertain that, but otherwise I cannot.
We'll come back to that.
Yes.
We'll proceed with other issues.
Okay.
We will come back to that. You know, there were missing GTR receipt books, 3 of them. Do you
Yes,
recall this?
Yes,
What
I can
can you tell
recall.
us about the missing
Yes,
GTR?
can I recall. Okay, that GTR mission by Nfansou Tarawale.
Yes,
Okay, I can shed light on it,
yes.
to my knowledge, because
Okay. And what was done?
okay, before before I came to Kuntaur 2010,
Right,
Nfansou was working with Kuntaur.
right.
I was working with Janjambule as director of finance.
Yes,
Then when he heard that I am going to be transferred there,
right.
so he's a native from Janjambure. So when he comes for weekends, he will come to my quarters and we sit and chat. One fine day he told me that, Darboe, I have a problem with my council. I said, what? And I learned that you are coming here to be the acting CEO. I said, what is your problem? He said that my books are impounded. For what? I said, your books are impounded. For what? He cannot ascertain that to me. I said, okay, what we will do, that doesn't concern me, Nfansou. The only thing I could do, when I came there and took over as the CEO of the council,
Yes,
then the only thing I will do, I will give you back your revenue books that has been impounded, and then you start to collect again.
yes.
Then when you doing this collection, and it occurs in my time, that's the time I will take my actions against you. But for the verbal saying that, because it is not my time, I won't take any actions. So when I went there 2010, I gave him his books. The chairman said, no, I should not give him his books. And the vice chairman, the late Chani Sise,
Yes,
with the director of finance, I said, no, let me give him his books. This is not my time. I cannot explain anything. The only thing I can explain, when it occurs in my time, I can do that. But for this, let me give him chance. And then when he has a problem, that by the time in my own time, I can take actions against him. So when he has this problem, these 3 GTR books, it came to my notice. I was not informed. I was just from my office, have a transaction with director of finance. Then there I meet Nfansou with the director of finance.
Right.
And Musa, explaining that he has lost 3 GTR books.
correct.
I said, so I just stood, and they went with their conversations. So when he finished, I said, Director, you have made a mistake. If you are to give GTR books to a collector, you are certain that the one he has should be entered in his cash book up to exhausted. And then you give him a receipt for that, and then you supply him 1 receipt book at a time. But 3 at a time, I have never done that during that, yes. 3 at the time.
Yes.
So I said, write to him, so tell him to go and find these 3 GTR, and then bring them. If not, we will take action against him. So the director wrote a memo to him and copied to me.
Yes.
So about 1 week, Nfansou was unable to give us any feedback. So when he came, I told him, Nfansou, okay, what about the books we told you to find? Because he said that, according to his explanation,
Right.
our Lumo in this Wasu, the Lumo office, he came and placed his handbag in that office
Yes.
during the daytime and then left. He went home, then all of a sudden
Now, he was not able to find this 3 GTR books.
he was not able. So I wrote him a letter.
Yes.
Because before I wrote him a letter that you should find this, and then I copied the letter to ministry, permanent secretary, and then these people, the service commission chairman also, said he should pay this. Yeah, sorry, he should.
We have seen that letter.
Yes. And then up to the end of March, he doesn't bring it. So I was asked by the management to stop his salary.
Yes.
Then I wrote that letter also. To stop his salary, make him angry Then he went and reported the matter to the police, Kuntaur police.
Yes.
They called upon us, we went there and discussed it. As I told you, what transpired. So they said, after all, he came again with the key for Nyani, Mr.
He was?
He came.
Yes.
When he reported the matter, we went there and discussed it.
Right.
So I left the police to take the action now. Because it's only a police case now. I have no hand in it. And
Yes.
it is police case. So the following day he came, or 1 or 2 days he came back to my office that is appealing that let us withdraw the case from the police. He came with Alaji Periba, the CFO of Nyani,
Correct.
Pasanyang, the third one I could not remember, and treated officially with the council's level. Then we went and then withdraw the case from the police to treat it at the council's level. Up till I left, he hasn't brought this thing. So what I heard when he has done a testimony
Right.
is different of what he has told me.
Yes.
He told me that these books were missing in Wasu.
Yes.
But the testimony he gave, because he went back to police and
Yes.
said that he went for collection in Same. He was riding a motorcycle.
Yes.
During that, the receipt books were lost and he could not trace it.
Now,
Yes.
this money, did you verify whether Mr. Tarawale collected revenue with these receipt books?
As for me, he said he has collected.
Yes.
He has
But that's what he said
collected.
also in the commission.
Yes.
But now, where is the money?
He said he has collected. I said, go and bring the books because
No, but the money, where is the money?
I cannot ascertain that money.
But that's not difficult to ascertain. I think he was collecting rates as well, right?
Yes.
And taxes, correct?
Yes, because
And-
it's posted there.
Yeah, he's posted there.
Yes.
And he has the assessment for every area. You know exactly how much should be generated from the area that he is covering, correct?
Okay, yes.
Now, if money is collected, the alcalos will tell you because the alcalos are the ones that would do the work for you. For you.
Yes.
Did you verify with the alcalos?
For me,
Yes.
no.
Why?
Since I stopped his salary,
But he had told you that he collected the revenue.
what he told me that one book was there completely not entered. I don't know whether it's collected or not.
Let's assume 3 books
Yes.
who were exhausted. He said 3, all the 3 were exhausted in open hearing, but let's assume it's even 1.
Yes.
You should know how he spent that money.
No, I didn't know about that. But the only thing I wrote to him to produce the books.
So you haven't sufficiently addressed that matter. You didn't sufficiently address that matter.
Well, the matter I reported to the police to do their job. But when he comes to me that we should treat him family level, he has a problem because he's
Right to the Service Commission.
Yes, I write to the Fair Service Commission.
They didn't respond to you?
No, for what? Withdrawing this case, the matter from police.
Is it a disciplinary session? You have the establishment.
The only thing I did, I wrote to the Service Commission informing that 3 GTR books were lost.
Who is in charge of disciplinary matters at the commission? Which committee?
At the council. The disciplinary matters, we discuss it with these people, establishment of
Yes. Was that
establishment.
what you brought before the establishment committee?
Yes.
Huh?
The matter was brought to them,
Was
I
brought.
think. Yes, was
And
brought to
there were
them.
no actions taken.
Yes. Because our council, we have only 3 committees.
Jar oil receipt books were found in your office. Do you
Yes.
recall this?
Yes.
What were they doing in your office?
We have a MOU with Jaoel.
Where's the MOU?
It's here. Please, Council, can I present my letters that I wrote to him?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can do that. We apply to tender the following letters and a memorandum of understanding or framework contract. The first is the framework contract, 1st January 2017, between Kuntaur Area Council and Jar Oil Fuel Company. The second is a memo addressed to the Chief Executive Officer with the heading missing GTR books. We have a document dated the 6th of March 2019 addressed to Ansou Tarawale, missing GTR books. And the letter addressed to Ansou Tarawale, 31st of March 2019, with the heading monthly salary. To be admitted into evidence and marked accordingly.
A memo dated the 5th of March 2019 addressed to the CEO from the Director of Finance, and the subject is missing GTR books. The second is a letter dated the 6th of March 2019 addressed to Ansou Tarawale, Accounting Assistant, and the subject is missing GTR books. It is signed by Nfansou, Darboe's Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Chairman, the Permanent Secretary, the Governor, the Chairman of Kuntaur Area Council, the Director of Finance, the Acting Development Officer, and a file copy is maintained. A letter dated the 31st of March 2019 addressed to Ansou Tarawale. The subject is monthly salary. It is signed by Nfansou Darboe, CEO, and it is copied to the Chairman, Kuntaur Area Council, Director of Finance, Acting Development Officer, and a file copy is maintained. And the last letter is dated the 1st of January 2017 with the subject Framework Contract 2017 between Kuntaur Area Council and Jar Oil Fuel Company. It is signed by Nfansou Darboe, CEO, Moro Keta, DOF, that is Director of Finance, and Mariama Ann, Branch Manager, Wasu. It is copied to GPPA, Chairman, Kuntaur Area Council, and a file copy is maintained. These documents are admitted together in a bundle as exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/KTRC/PND/008.
The Commission places. Now, the three GTR, the receipt books that we have found, Jar Oil receipt books, what were they doing in your office?
Okay, when we have this MOU with JOL,
Yes.
then we open choir book
Yes.
for them to be entered. Fuel register as fuel register.
Yes.
Okay, that choir book, if at all the drivers want fuel, they will come, and then they will go to the jar oil, then we book it there from our fuel register. They will go to jar oil and then be supplied and then put it there. Up till end of month, when the month is already dead, finished, then I will go there and reconcile with the fuel attendant, the manager, because he's the only fuel station within CRR North.
Yes.
In that area. Kauru we have it, but that is far from Kuntaur. So we liaise with these people to have a MOU with them. Then when I go there, he will check and I will check. When we confirm the reconciliation, then he will give me a receipt book. Then when I come, then I will ask one of my collectors to come and draw this receipt through the fuel register, date by date. When that book is finished, exhausted, I have a canteen place near my seat.
You have a?
Empty canteen.
Yes.
Empty canteen. I place it near my seat. So when it is finished, exhausted, I will place it there. Then to be entered. Then we'll do that. That's how we do it.
Now, the procurement, who has custody of the fuel register in council?
During my time, Musa was responsible.
Who is Musa?
Musa was the admin assistant.
Admin?
Administrative assistant.
How about procurement?
Procurement, no.
So he has the fuel register?
Whereas Musa has the fuel register.
You guys have a fuel register in council?
What?
You have a fuel register in council?
Yes, we have a fuel register in
And
council.
it's with Musa?
It's with Musa, yes.
The admin?
The admin, yes.
Admin assistant?
Yes.
And so the allocations you have for the fuel, who determines how much you spend on fuel?
The fuel.
Yes.
The allocation. Monthly is in the budget estimate. The allocation of fuel for every department is in the budget.
Now, the COVID-19.
Yes.
You were in council as a CEO?
Yes, I was there as the CEO, yes.
You've had donations from individuals, from institutions as well.
Yes.
There was a period that you signed, is it a check that an amount of money you have received, $100,000 was given to NDMA?
Yes.
But you had your own arrangement for the COVID supply at council level, do you not?
Council level.
Yes. Was there another committee responsible for the issue of the COVID-19?
The COVID-19, we don't have committee. What we have there, we give the responsibility to the procurement officer.
Yes.
Mamadi Kamara.
Yes.
To go through because it's his domain. Then I will come there.
Yes.
To supervise.
Yes.
Yes, but we don't have any committee.
So there is no committee?
Yeah, there is no committee for that.
Were the funds audited for the COVID?
The fund is audited because it came from, when these people give us they were 4 in number. 4 in number that donates.
Right.
Okay, the Gambia Bankers Association donates us 100,000.
Why did you sign a check for NDMA?
Okay, the NDMA, it concerned with the COVID-19, but
Right.
Let me come.
I'm hearing.
My lead councillor. The NDA, lawyer Hussein came in that morning
Right.
as disaster, because it was during the rain season in the month of, I don't know, July, when we have heavy storm and flooding. He came with that proposal. He came with his entourage. He himself was there. Mrs. Siawa was there. Geya was there. They were.
Do you have a list of the donations you have received?
Yes, I have it. Yes,
Do
but
you have it with you?
yes, I'm having. Let me come.
Do you have it here with you?
Yes.
Can I please see it, please?
Can I clarify disaster?
Yes.
Okay. Lawyer came for disaster, and it was during the time of COVID-19 period. But he came purposely to give 100,000 for disaster victims that were windstorms and flooding. So when he gave us that 100,000, we went and banked it. So when these people came, because he has also donated another 100,000 to Janjambure for disaster victims. So when these people came, they came with this thing, their request that the money should be handed over to them. So we went and we wrote the money and give it to them. Yes. It was not cash given to them. It was check. We give them check.
Let me have this admitted first.
Yes.
We apply to tender this document. The letter addressed to this in March 2024 is when you
Yes.
made this list.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. It's a list of the monies received from the donors for the 2019 COVID period from the witness, Pa Nfansou Darboe, 12 March 2024.
Lead Council, can I clarify that? This disaster management was given a check, not fiscal cash.
I will read your letter.
Yes.
Let's first have it admitted. I will read it out.
Because in the letter I mentioned fiscal cash, I was wrong. In the letter, I was wrong. We gave them a check. And they gave us a request.
Thank you very much.
Also is with me at home
Thank you very much.
from the disaster management office in Janjambure, yes. But for that, what I said, giving them physically is wrong.
Thank you, Mr. Darboe. Mr. Darboe, thank you for the clarification.
A letter dated the 12th of March 2024 from Nfansou Darboe, Sokoto Village, addressed to the Chairperson, Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Council, and it is signed by Nfansou Darboe, former CEO, Kuntaur Area Council, and it is dated 12th March 2024. This letter is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/KTRC/PND/009.
As the Commission pleases, may I please see the exhibit? The letter reads, I am pleased to write and inform you that Kuntaur Area Council has benefited on the COVID-19 support. Instead of cash, is check, correct?
Yes.
From the following institutions: Honorable Senator Darboe and Council itself mentioned below. Likewise, Honorable Senator Darboe provided food items from his Bontong charity. The namely, we have the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, correct?
Yes.
$200,000.
Yes.
Gambia Bank Association,
Yes.
$100,000. Staff Africa Global,
Yes.
50,000, and Senator Darboe, $100,000.
Yes.
That is the list.
Yes.
And you have 3 withdrawals that were made from the council's account. $350,000
Yes.
and $150,000 was also withdrawn.
Yes. Yes.
So now your description here
Yes.
is the COVID-19,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
And that is the reason as far as you're concerned in your letter,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Now
But
you said in your letter that Honorable Abba Sanyang
yes.
and Babukar Fofana,
Yes.
Officer of Regional National Disaster Management Agency, were given $100,000
Yeah.
upon Governor Abba Sanyang's request that his office should facilitate the humanitarian support. Correct?
Yes.
Kuntaur Area Council received contributed $50,000 and also another $70,000. Is that not the case?
Yes.
For the COVID-19, you said.
Yes.
As far as you're concerned,
but-
it's all for COVID-19.
Yeah, but I tell you that I made a mistake.
You made a mistake.
Yes.
You just typed this.
Yes,
in
I know.
2024.
Yes, I know, I made a mistake.
2024.
Yes.
You've only had the evidence of the witness who was trying to say, is for disaster.
No, no.
That is the only time, because this is in March 2024.
No, I made a mistake.
Yes, and we're in
What I told
February
you,
2025,
I told you, I made a mistake.
correct?
Yes.
Now, who authorized you to sign the check? Who gave you the authority to sign the check from the area council to be given to NDMA?
MDMA.
Who gave you the authority?
The request was addressed to the chairman,
And then,
and then he authorized me to raise a check for them.
where is the authority?
Hmm?
Where is the authority?
I said I left the letter there.
You left
at home.
the letter from.
The letter, the request letter.
Okay, you will come back on Monday, most likely, so you can
You
can bring it up.
request letter. I had it from these people. They addressed it to.
You know, there was an issue regarding.
Right.
We'll wait for the letter. There was an issue regarding the procuring of 2 vehicles.
Yes.
One for $350,000 and the other for $318,000
Yes.
for Morocco, Director of Finance,
Yes.
and the chairman,
Yes.
respectively, Sehu Jawara.
Yes.
Why did you not follow procurement rules and regulations for the procuring of these vehicles?
Okay.
These were used vehicle.
Yes. What we did, we wrote to GPPA.
You?
I wrote to GPPA.
Right.
That we have an interest in this auction.
Where's the letter?
Challenge. The letter is with me, and yes, it's with
Can
me
I
here.
see it?
And I wrote to the Department of Community Development also that we have interest in that, because why we cannot buy 2 million car for these people.
Yes.
So I said it is better for us to write to them so that they can give us a leave, so that we can attend this thing, the auctions. But unfortunately, my director, I was given the letter to my director to take it to this place, GPPA.
Yes.
But he said that he hasn't done that.
He has?
He hasn't delivered the letter.
Okay, where's the letter?
The letter is with me. And then the other one, I delivered that to these people, Department of Community Development. They are all with me.
Yes. Let's please see the letter. This is in 2020. This is in 2020? Sir?
Yes,
This is in 2020?
yes. It's 2020, I wrote to them.
We applied to tender, but it was never delivered. Correct?
What?
It was never delivered.
Yes, for GPPA.
Yes,
Yes,
but for
yes, was delivered.
the Department of Community Planning,
Was,
it was delivered.
yes,
Yeah, we just need the one for GPPA. That is a requirement.
yes.
We applied to tender a document addressed to the Director General GPPA from Nfansou, Darboe, CEO of Kuntaur Area Council, 16th of October 2020, into evidence as an exhibit. The heading is request for clearance.
A letter dated the 16th of October Mr. Darboe, what year is this? Because the end numbers are not on this document.
Yeah,
Let me give it to the registrar to show you so that you can.
okay. This is the, okay, this one is out. What is 2019? Where is it? It's here.
It's not written on the date.
Yeah, the date is here, conveyor meeting on 29, this was in 2019, October, on the 16th of October 2019. Can I write the 19 there? Oh.
No, you cannot write the 19.
Okay, no problem.
You are telling us it's 19. I will take what you said and admit the document. And
Okay, if you go through them, you see 2019 there,
All right.
the letter.
A letter dated a letter with the caption request for clearance addressed to the Director General of GPPA And the letter is signed by Nfansou Darboe, Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Permanent Secretary, Ministry for Lands, Regional Government and Religious Affairs. It is copied to the Governor, CRR, Chairman, Kuntaur Area Council, Director of Finance, Director of Planning, and a file copy is maintained. The said letter is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/KTRC/PND/010.
As the commission places. Now, you were never given clearance because the letter could not be submitted.
Yes.
So why did you go ahead?
Because by then we have only one vehicle at the office.
Right.
That's what we are using, myself, the CEO,
Yes.
And then the chairman, the director of finance.
I understand your problem.
I
understand your constraints.
The problem was that then we went ahead and purchased them.
But you could not do that.
Oh, okay, but it came to my notice when the auction was over.
No.
Let me learn.
Land, please.
Let me learn.
Go ahead, sir.
The time we were going to this thing, auctions,
Right.
I never knew that the director has not delivered the letter.
No.
Then,
Go ahead.
yes, I never knew. After the auction, when we came, that was the time when I told him, he said to me, that I didn't present this letter to these people, but I said I wrote to you so that you can take it to. He said that he hasn't gone there.
Yes.
That was the time we know. But
Right.
on the onset going to for this auction, I think that it was given to them.
No.
Yes.
The issue is not just to give them a letter
Yes.
requesting, because the letter is, let me just read the letter, you will see the content.
Yes.
The content of the letter will tell
It was
you.
so clear, yes, so clear. We were not given because it was not given to them. I asked. Yes.
I was saying no, so let's have the record straight.
Yes.
The content of the letter would have really determined your next action.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes.
It says, management of Kuntaur Area Council has convened a meeting on the 14th of October 2019.
Yes.
In the upcoming edition of Antwerp, you want to participate in the upcoming event or edition of Antwerp
Yes.
Banjul Challenge on 27th of October 2019, correct?
Yes, yes.
To able council to scout for 2 vehicles.
Yes.
This decision came after experienced frequency repairs and maintenance of our vehicles at well, there are missing words, so I will not know. But and also council at its current resource base cannot buy new vehicles. At the
Yes.
current dispensation. We strongly believe council would have good quality vehicles at lesser cost. The payment plan will be negotiated at a convenient period.
Yes.
Sir, for this reason above, we take this opportunity to request your approval
Yes.
for council to procure second-hand vehicles from Antwerp Banjul Challenge in 2019 edition.
Yes.
You were requesting for approval.
Yes, we are requesting for
Did you
that.
get the approval?
No.
That's the issue.
Yes.
Let's assume that you even thought the letter reached the procurement office. But did you receive any response?
Yes.
Did you receive any response from procurement?
This letter?
Yes.
No.
And the response could have been either yes or no.
Oh, no, yes.
So why would you anticipate that they would have agreed to it?
The thing, as I explained, mobility is our problem.
I know your problem.
Yes.
It does not warrant you to bend the law, the rules, and the regulations to have your way.
I accept.
Do you understand that?
Yes, I
So you
accept.
brought the first vehicle for 350,000. How are we sure that that's the price of the vehicle?
The people doing the auction, they know it could be, and I think they can have their this thing, their report when it goes to these people, Department of Community
How do you
Development.
know? Have you contacted?
Department of Community Development. They will know that this thing was bought by Kuntaur at this sum of amount.
Was the vehicle properly checked by a competent mechanic or so to see whether it is really suitable for the price?
No, we don't do that. Auction, we don't do that.
Yes.
I didn't go with that.
Yes, you would not know.
Yes.
You wouldn't know what you're buying.
Yes.
You have no idea what you're buying. The risk is high. The value may be too much for what you're getting. Is that not the case? You would have had a cheaper vehicle, maybe, at a lesser price than what you have spent. Is that not possible?
The only thing
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. The only thing I went in for, so that these people, we are only depending on one.
You have?
We have only one vehicle.
See, because you have a problem,
Yes.
Mr. Darboe,
Yes.
does not mean you must really bend the law and the rules to
Okay,
get away.
I accept.
Because you have a problem.
I
No
accept.
one doubt the problem you have.
Yes.
The challenge you have,
Yes.
you have one vehicle, you have said over and over and over again,
Yes.
It doesn't give you any right to really commit public funds. These are not your funds.
Okay, thank you.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Are these vehicles still functional?
When I was living there, they were functioning.
They had no problem?
They had no problem when I was there.
All right.
Yes.
Do you know where there were any kickbacks given?
What?
Any kickbacks given?
No.
How would anyone know?
No, there was no, because it was public.
It was what?
It was public at this place, Independence Stadium. How can you have
The
kickback?
payment was not public. It was only the bidding that will be public. Only the bidding will be public.
Then how can you have kickback? When you stood, you said...
I don't know. I asked you because
Okay,
you are
let me
the one
come.
who did not follow the rules.
Yes, I did not follow the law, but there was no kickback because it was auction. People come there publicly.
You would not know. Only you would know.
Let me come. This man will start. I pay 1,000, 2,000. We went up to the highest. Then we bought it.
Exactly.
Yeah, then we bought it.
That's it. You
Yes.
would not buy it there. You
Yes.
would buy it. You had intended to have a negotiation even for payment plan.
No, what we did after that, we went and raised a check for them. He raised a check for them and paid the two, and we went.
Now, there were other issues as well.
Okay.
For that, we have already exhausted. You did not follow the due process.
Yes.
For every payment that you had committed cancel as CEO,
Yes.
you or the director of finance or the chairman,
Yes.
without following due process,
Yes, I
you would
agree.
have violated the law.
Yes, I agree.
And you'd have really had a very high risk of fraud, opening making it much more easier for others or yourself or anybody else who's part of it to follow their actions or their fraudulent actions.
Then, I can assure you that I was never involved in fraudulent. I can assure, I have nothing. I am only dependent on my pension allowance.
No, I want to believe that.
Yes, I want to believe that. But for me personally,
I am not accusing you personally of anything. I'm just saying
yes.
that.
But for me, I know.
It is specifically mentioned
Yes.
in the Procurement Act
Yes.
that the reason why you must follow procurement regulations and rules is to minimize fraud.
Yes, it's to minimize.
It's
I
clearly
know.
spelled out.
Yes, it's to minimize because
Do you know that? And you
Yes.
yourself, you said it for accounting.
Yes, I know.
Transparency purposes.
Yes. When I was in the active service,
Now,
let me tell you, I have nothing. Even motorcycle, motor vehicle, bicycle, I don't have anything. I have only one compound given to me by my parents. Finish. I came empty-handed from Kuntaur, nothing. I don't have anything.
I don't doubt that.
Yes, I have nothing.
So that I do not doubt that.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes.
I don't doubt that. But we have to do what we have to do.
Yes, you have to do it. Let me tell you, you have to do it. I float, to be candid. I don't go with the due process. I admit it. But I have not got anything.
Now, auction. You have had auction and council?
I was not there because the vehicle they were trying to auction during my time, I said no, I cannot do it because the vehicle I met there was the only vehicle. They told me to auction it, I said no, because if you want to auction, there are implications which I cannot take. So I left it. I said, one, you should write to the accountant general. 2, you write to the police. 3, you write to the ministry. 4, you write to national audit. And then you write to these people also. GRA. So I said I cannot do it. I leave it there. I don't do any auction there. I said leave it there.
But in 2019, there was an auction that happened, and then
Auction for what?
I don't know, vehicles.
Vehicle? No.
So
It was not in my time.
not in your time.
Yes, because 2018, 19, and 20, I did not auction anything. Because I cannot go with...
So you were aware of any auction that that happened in council?
Because I did know the implication.
You were aware that the Director of Finance received about $50,000?
What?
$50,000 from Soleimani?
Soleimani.
That was auctioned?
No.
This you were aware?
The auction, that vehicle is not my time. The auction was not my time, sorry.
During your time?
Yeah, it was not my time.
It was after your time?
After my time. During my time, I don't have any auction. Because I know the implication, so I cannot cope with that implication. I said I cannot do it.
That's okay.
Yes.
You left in 2020, in
Yes.
October 2020, 31st October 2020,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes. It was not my time. The implication is too much for me.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We will verify that again.
Yes,
You know Keba Fati?
yes, I know
Keba
Kebafati. Yes.
Keba Fati had a suppression of about $94,000.
Yes.
You recall this?
Yes.
And he said that you had given him permission
Okay.
to use part of the money.
Part of the money?
Do you recall this? Is that true?
No, it's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true. It came to my notice through National Audit Report.
Right.
Then I informed him that the report is here and you have a suppression of $94,013
Yes.
market tickets. So I said, you should write and explain to me
Right.
why you have this shortage.
Yes, we have seen that letter.
Yes, and then when they came, so he went. When he came, the following day he came with his father's friend, Alaj Belly Jallo.
Correct.
To me, she was quarters. So they explained to me that this boy has a problem. Keba Fati, I said yes. At the tune of, I told the father's friend that he has $94,013.
Yes.
He said, how can he help us to make this thing? I said, I cannot help you. Because this boy is fond of having every audit report, he will have suppressions there.
Yes.
But they are minimal. That's why I didn't write to him. But this time I said I will write to him so that I asked him before I write, bring to my notice how you spend this money. So he bring that letter to me as a personal, he spent it personally. So I said, no, you cannot spend this money personally. Even myself, I cannot spend council's money personally. And I am the custodian of this thing. So I write to you to pay the money. Then when I write, I copy him and write to the ministry. That's what I know. But I didn't have any thought that use the money for what?
No, he said it.
Yes.
I had to ask you.
Yes.
I should ask you. There is no evidence that you have given him authority.
No, I didn't give him, because I told the father's friend that this boy is always having.
I'm just saying that there is no evidence
Okay,
that you have
I'm sorry.
given him
I'm
instruction.
sorry. I'm sorry.
But then he made the assertion that you gave him that instruction. So if you are to deny that, there is no evidence to say what he is saying is true.
Okay, what about if I give him the authority? Now I write to him to pay back,
No,
to pay the money.
That's what I'm saying exactly.
Yes.
If you had said that yes, you gave him authority, like you had admitted
Yes.
giving instructions to revenue collectors to spend money,
Yeah.
then that's different. But if you are denying that, then there is no evidence to the contrary.
There is no
But did he
evidence
pay this money back?
to go and use it personally. The only evidence I have by payments, council's payment, I give them the authority. But personal, no. I never instructed any collector to pay personally.
I believe the issue of
Yes.
Keba,
Yes.
Chair,
That's the letter I wrote to Keba.
to Keba, we have it. Let me just see whether it's the same letter.
Okay.
Yes, we have it. It's admitted in evidence and marked accordingly. Yes, we have this letter.
Okay.
We read it in open session. It is where, for instance, let me read it again. Reference to your letter dated the 16th of July 2019, pertaining to your shortage discovered on market ticket books received by you amounted to $94,013. The reason you have given through your letter for constructing a house without due process cannot be upheld by the management. The CEO only have the mandate according to the financial memorandum as the spending officer of the council and not you. Therefore, you have to pay this money immediately. We have his letter.
Okay.
But Mr. Keba mentioned you, and it's only fair to tell you.
Yes, it's fair to tell me.
Correct?
Yes, yes.
And you have denied it.
Yes. No, yes, I have denied.
Yes, that's fine. That's all right.
Yes, I have denied.
I think the commissioners have had your version.
Yes.
And so they are ready to inform about this position.
The only thing I am aware when he called me the father's friend to me, I told them categorically you have to pay, explain and see why you use this money.
Right.
Because every audit you will have shortage, suppression.
Thank you.
But they are minimal, so I didn't write to them.
Thank you, Mr. Darboe.
Yes.
Do we proceed, Madam Chair, or do we have exhausted that issue, or do we? Right.
We will proceed. Are you done with the witness?
No, we have. We'll be done on Monday, by the grace of God.
So, Mr. Darboe,
Yes, ma'am.
we will see you on Monday.
On Monday, okay.
So that you can finish up your evidence.
Can I clarify this thing with you?
No, when you come on Monday, you will clarify. This is a convenient point for us to stop and adjourn till Monday.
Okay, okay.
We will take it.
Yes.
Because we have, the finance director has submitted.
Yes, I think.
Those ones. We will also admit the one you are giving us as the CEO, as the then CEO, to compare to what we have.
No, I don't have any with me. I left all there with me. This one.
No,
even,
this one?
this one even I brought here. It was given to me by the director. I don't have any copy.
Okay.
Yes.
They
say that they have already presented all to you.
Okay.
To the commission, not you, to the commission.
Okay.
Being the head.
Yes, but you bring it on Monday. The one that you showed me, you bring it on Monday.
On Monday, okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We may rise.